Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about this movie, bros, because it is hilarious to see this damn movie flop at the box office. And now the actor, the one that's starring in it, he's trying to Billy Entrin, he's trying to blame us for homophobia for not watching and supporting the movie. But it's just like, trash is trash. It doesn't really matter what it is. But honestly, the movie is a gay rom-com. You do realize most straight men don't like rom-coms, and the only time they go is because they're with a girl or whatever, or it's part of an ensemble cast of other people that are very likable, or it has a hot woman in there that they want to see. You know what I mean? But you're trying to force 90% of the population to go and support a movie that is not for 90% of the population. You know what I'm saying? I heard that there was an orgy in it and sex scenes in it that a lot of people were just like, what the hell? So again, who is this made for? Who are you doing this stuff for? You know? And honestly, there's no star power. Oh my God, it's the first ever LGBT movie rom-com that's released by a major studio that has openly LGBT people in there. That's great, but none of y'all are name drawn. And it goes back to, I remember when people was attacking Scarlett Johansson for trying to bring this LGBT story to life because they were like that she wasn't trans or lesbian or something like that, and she dropped the picture and the picture never got made because of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the actor is the draw. You want people to see a movie, but honestly, if you don't have a name, you know what I'm saying? And no offense, the two guys that are supposed to be the leads, they're not known. I don't really know them. I ain't never heard these people's names before. So, and on top of that, it's not like they're like some A-list stars. You need like some Brad Pitt or some Henry Cavill, some Tom Cruise. You know what I mean? You need one of those teen heartthrobs from Netflix or something like that, if you really want this movie to be a success. And on top of that, you're sitting up here trying to say that the movie overperformed and some theaters threatening to pull it out because it's gay content. But it's just like, the movie is so overly gay, it's not even fucking funny. I mean, for God's sakes, there's one scene that really sits up there and say like, remember straight people? Yeah, they had a good long run. Like, what the fuck? Like, how is that going to get people to actually want to watch and support your movie? Like, no, honestly, ask yourself that damn question. How are you going to convince people to show up to your movie when you're bashing on straight people in the damn movie itself? You know? Like, it's not even funny. And another part of the scene is talking about LGBT museum, and everybody arguing about months and recreation of which one, the bi erasure and lesbian history month, all that bullshit that most people don't care, and you lean so heavily into it that it's a turnoff. You know what you should have did? You should have just created a movie that just that was fun, it was fun, it was romantic, but the characters just happened to be gay. Because if I recall, there was a movie called Love, Simon, that came out, and it was a sleeper hit, right? It was, I think, wasn't it released by a major studio? And it was a romance movie. It was a romantic comedy movie or something like that, about based off a book series, I believe, Simon versus the Homo sapiens or something like that. But Love, Simon actually had a teen heartthrob at the time, and he was straight, but he was playing a gay character, and he was going through life trying to figure out like, hey, I'm gay and I have to, come to terms with this stuff or whatever. And it had Jennifer Gardner in it. It had Josh Duhamel, some name behind it. You don't have a name. None of these people that I saw in the trailer, because I saw the trailer recently just to be like, what the fuck was that? Like, you have got to be kidding me. At first, I thought it was a parody. I said, ain't no way in hell this is a serious-ass movie. I thought, honest to God, I really thought it was a parody movie. And it turns out, no, it was a real movie. So, like, no, it looked like something from Saturday Night Live that they made a skit about and placed it on there and made people believe there was a real movie. But, you know, you can't get mad and then say, oh, it's all the homophobia. No, that doesn't make any logical sense. Most of the people are straight. And even then, a lot of the LGBT people didn't show up for it. So what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you not mad at your own community? Because obviously your own community didn't show up. 4.8 million on a $22 million budget, plus 100 million on marketing. Like, come on now. Like, and you're trying to blame the straight people? Why you not blaming your own community? They didn't show the fuck up for it. And then you're trying to blame Central America and Southern America for not showing up for the movie. Why would we? And another thing is, don't y'all always tell us if we don't like it, don't watch it. Okay, great. Or it's not made for you. Okay, great. This movie wasn't made for me. It was made for gay men. And it wasn't even made for a masculine straight men. It was made for feminine bitches. Bitch ass men. Honestly. That's what it looked like. So again, who gonna want to watch it? And let's stop lying about, oh, people don't, heterosexual people don't go and see movies with LGBT people in it. People went to go see Love, Simon. People went to go see, Call Me By Your Name. People went to go see Brokeback Mountain. People went to go see Moonlight, just to name a few. And then what we had? We had shows called Queer as Folk, L World. What's that other one? Something called, Will and Grace. Yeah, Will and Grace. That was another one. So again, you sitting up here lying through your goddamn teeth, you know. And then what's the other one? The Happiest Season with Kristen Stewart. People went to go see that movie. It was a romantic comedy or whatever, but it was there. It was there. So let's stop pretending like we've never seen any LGBT stuff before or whatever. You just gotta make it work for people, and it didn't work, you know. Boys Don't Cry or something like that. That movie with Hilary Swank. That was another one that people wanted to go see. Like, again, the narrative of LGBT movies don't do well is a damn lie in a body bag. But you know what happens is when y'all want to go on to the stereotype of LGBT stuff, people get turned off by it. You know, you can't get mad that people don't want to deal with it, because honestly, it looked like a terrible movie. I'm just gonna be honest. It looked like a garbage ass movie, and that's just real talk. Honestly, you can get mad all you want to. It's the truth. The movie looked like hot garbage. That's what it looked like. Garbage on garbage. And then now you're over here like, you're over here trying to blame everyone, and then he's like, everyone who isn't a homophobe weirdo should go see Bros tonight. You will have a blast. And it's a special, uniquely powerful to see this particularly story on the big screen, especially for queer folks who don't get the opportunity often. And I love this movie so much. Go Bros. Okay, great. That's great that you love the movie. That is great that you love the movie, but you can't make everybody else love that movie, and you can't guilt them into going to see it. You're not going to talk bad about 90% of the United States population of heterosexuals and then expect them to show up for your movie. That's not how the hell this shit works. I'm sorry. And on top of that, you're not a name. You're not a name that people care about. I never heard of you before until this movie. Now you want to sit up here and try to throw us under the bus because, oh, look, a lot of straight people decided not to go and see a movie when they were told that if you don't like it, don't watch it, or it's not for you, it's for LGBT people. Okay, great. Remember, Hollywood, it is not that many LGBT people out there. Just because you're in a city that's openly accepting of it, that's great, that's fine, whatever. But most of the world isn't like that. And most of the United States isn't LGBT. I'm sorry. The truth hurts. But that's how it goes. You know? So even though it did well with critics and it did well at the film festival, yeah, of course it's going to do well because they don't know the outside world. All these critics that are giving it a good score or whatever, they're not part of the real world. They're in their little circle jerk of bubbles where everybody is congratulating everybody about everything and talking about, oh my God, how amazing this is. No, of course it wasn't going to work. Y'all was tracking it for 8 million to 10 million, but it didn't make it, and then they're talking about, it's listed as the best LGBT movie. That's great that it's listed as the LGBT movie, but guess what? A lot of people just do not give a damn about the movie, and you can't get mad that people don't care about the movie. That's why it didn't do well, and a lot of people even also talked about that. But hey, you don't want to admit that. You want to be like, oh well, the world we live in just wasn't ready. No, they were ready. It's just that it's a rarity. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same thing for like when you try to overcompensate and try to have so many black people in the movie, and darn well half the world's population in the United States is not black. It doesn't work. Or female. You just can't do that kind of stuff. And then you're trying to blame your fans. This is what you get. So honestly, I don't feel sorry that this movie flopped at the box office. Maybe if it was an indie film, it could have worked or whatever. But hey, it goes back to the same thing with the Charlie's Angels thing, where you was like, if you don't like it, it's not for you. It's for the females. Okay, great. Nobody showed up. Why didn't straight people or males show up for Charlie's Angel? It's the same thing with Bros. It's a movie for gay men, and you expect straight people to show up when most people who go and see movies are straight men. Make it make sense. So it is what it is. And romantic comedies are actually a dying genre right now. Not a lot of romantic not a lot of romantic comedies have done well. And the box office really hasn't been all that strong recently anyway, because like I said, people are tired of Hollywood preaching to them and telling them how bad they are if they don't go and watch a movie. That's what it is. You told us that if you don't like it, don't watch it. And guess what? People didn't watch it. Congratulations. Now you look like the fool. But it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.